379. The grass so little has to do, a sphere of simple green, with only butterflies to brood, and bees to entertain, and stir all day to pretty tunes, the breezes fetch along, and hold the sunshine in its lap, and bow to everything, and thread the dews all night like pearl, and make itself so fine, a duchess were too common for such a noticing. And even when it die, to pass in odors so divine, as lowly spices laid to sleep, or spikenards perishing, and then to dwell in sovereign barns, and dream the days away, the grass so little has to do, I wish I were a hay. 380. All the letters I can write are not fair as this, syllables of velvet, sentences of plush, depths of ruby undrained, hid lip for thee. Play it were a hummingbird, and just sipped me. 381. I cannot dance upon my toes, no man instructed me, but oftentimes among my mind a glee possesseth me, that I had ballet knowledge, would put itself abroad, in pirouette to blanch a trope, or lay a prima mad. And though I had no gown of gauze, no ringlet to my hair, nor hopped for audiences like birds, one claw upon the air, nor tossed my shape in eider balls, nor rolled on wheels of snow, till I was out of sight, in sound, the house encore me so. Nor any know I know the art I mention easy here, nor any placard boast me it's full as opera. 382. Good morning, midnight, I'm coming home. Day got tired of me, how could I of him? Sunshine was a sweet place, I liked to stay, but morn didn't want me now, so good night, day. I can look, can't I, when the east is red? The hills have a way then that puts the heart abroad. You are not so fair, midnight. I chose day, but please take a little girl. He turned away. 383. I like to see it lap the miles, and lick the valleys up, and stop to feed itself at tanks, and then prodigious step around a pile of mountains, and supercilious peer in shanties by the sides of roads, and then a quarry pair, to fit its sides and crawl between, complaining all the while, in horrid hooting stanza, then chase itself downhill, and neigh like Boanerges, then prompter like a star, stop docile and omnipotent at its own stable door. 384. It don't sound so terrible, quite as it did. I run it over, dead, brain dead. Put it in Latin, left of my school. Seems it don't shriek so under rule. Turn it a little, full in the face. A trouble looks bitterest. Shift it just. Say, when tomorrow comes this way, I shall have waited down one day. I suppose it will interrupt me some, till I get accustomed, but then the tomb, like other new things, shows largest then, and smaller by habit. It's shrewder then. Put the thought in advance, a year. How like a fit then, murder where. 385. I'll clutch and clutch. Next one might be the golden touch. Could take it. Diamonds, wait, I'm diving, just a little late, but stars go slow for night. I'll string you in fine necklace, tiaras make of some, wear you on hem, loop up a countess with you, Make a diadem and mend my old one. Count, hoard, then lose, and doubt that you are mine, to have the joy of feeling it again. I'll show you at the court, bear you for ornament, where women breathe, that every sigh might lift you just as high as I, and when I die, in meek array display you, still to show how rich I go, lest skies impeach a wealth so wonderful, and banish me. 386. Taking up the fair ideal, just to cast her down, when a fracture we discover, or a splintered crown, makes the heavens portable, and the gods a lie. Doubtless Adam scowled at Eden for his perjury, cherishing our poor ideal, till in purer dress we behold her glorified. Comforts search like this, till the broken creatures we adored for whole, stains all washed, transfigured, mended, meet us with a smile. 387. The moon is distant from the sea, and yet with amber hands she leads him, docile as a boy, along appointed sands. He never misses a degree, obedient to her eye. He comes just so far toward the town, just so far goes away. O Señor, thine the amber hand, and mine the distant sea. Obedient to the least command, thine eye impose on me. 388. It would never be common, more I said. Difference had begun. Many a bitterness had been, but that old sort was done. Or if it sometimes showed as 'twill, upon the downiest morn, such bliss had I for all the years 'twould give an easier pain. I'd so much joy I told it read upon my simple cheek, felt it publish in my eye, 'twas needless any speak. I walked as wings my body bore, the feet I former used, unnecessary now to me, as boots would be to birds. I put my pleasure all abroad, I dealt a word of gold to every creature that I met, and dowered all the world. When suddenly my riches shrank, a goblin drank my due, my palaces dropped tenantless, myself was beggared too. I clutched at sounds, I groped at shapes, I touched the tops of films, I felt the wilderness roll back along my golden lines. The sackcloth hangs upon the nail, the frock I used to wear, but where my moment of brocade, my drop of India. 389. Me, come, my dazzled face, in such a shining place. Me, hear, my foreign ear, the sounds of welcome there. The saints forget our bashful feet. My holiday shall be that they remember me, my paradise the fame that they pronounce my name. 390. Do people moulder equally they bury in the grave? I do believe a species as positively live, as I who testify it, deny that I am dead, and fill my lungs for witness from tanks above my head. I say to you, said Jesus, that there be standing here a sort that shall not taste of death, if Jesus was sincere. I need no further argue. The statement of the Lord is not a controvertible. He told me death was dead. 391. Knows how to forget, but could it teach it? Easiest of arts, they say, when one learn how. Dull hearts have died in the acquisition, sacrifice for science is common though now. I went to school, but was not wiser. globe did not teach it, nor logarithm show. How to forget, say some philosopher. Ah, to be erudite enough to know. Is it in a book, so I could buy it? Is it like a planet? Telescopes would know. If it be invention, it must have a patent. Rabbi of the wise book, don't you know? 392. We talked as girls do, fond and late. We speculated fair on every subject but the grave, of ours none affair. We handled destinies as cool as we disposers be, and God a quiet party to our authority. But fondest dwelt upon ourself as we eventual be, when girls to women softly raised we occupy degree. We parted with a contract to cherish and to write, but heaven made both impossible before another night. 393. Empty my heart of thee, its single artery. Begin and leave thee out, simply extinction's date. Much billow hath the sea, one Baltic they. Subtract thyself in play, and not enough of me is left to put away. Myself meant thee. Erase the root, no tree. Thee, then, no me. The heavens stripped, eternity's vast pocket picked